best not to work and have some fun. Down on drinks, we won't get shit done. Let the craft beer flow on, flow on, flow on.
3Ls never read, no one seems to care. Classes meet, we're never there. We're thinking PR is pointless, we'll never need ethics. 3 years is way too long.
We're thinking bar brief, commencement, the Barat, employment. 3 years is way too long. Way too long.
3 years. Too long.
Too long.
3 years. Too long.
Way too long.
3 years. Too long.
Way too long.
3 years. Too long.
Seminar papers due next week. Motivation's looking bleak. Need a topic that's unique. Screw it, this is 3L, 3L, 3L.
Give us a C+, do it if you dare. We've got jobs now and we don't care.
We'd rather watch Hulu or Netflix. We'll sleep in, we'll fake sick. Excuses all day long. Way too long.
3 years. Too long.
Way too long.
3 years. Too long.
Way too long.
3 years. Too long.
Way too long.
3 years. Too long. Once 3L started, effort went down. 2Ls are jealous of free time we found. 3Ls chit-chatting our classes away. We've got job offers, see how they pay. Besides, you'll have 2 more years left.
Hey, one else,
We're living that 3L dream.
at Corner Bar.
We don't care if we get straight B's.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, we're graduating in May. Way too long. 3 years. Too long. Way too long. 3 years. Too long. Way too long. 3 years. Too long. Way too long. 3 years. Too long.
And then they started chanting, Kali Ma, and trying to rip people's hearts out. So I grabbed a pool stick, put those jerks in their place, and saved everyone. And that's how I got my own plaque here. I said, that's how I got my own plaque here. It's just usually you say something around now. Minnesota Jones, you're always talking and making me listen to your crazy stories. Ah, it lives.
Hey, you don't look so good. Here, eat some tacos.
Hey, buddy, you're looking kind of grim. What's wrong?
I just don't understand. How could Ramsey be controlling the minds of all of her 1Ls? I understand 1Ls wanting to go to office hours or sucking up for a letter of rec, but this just seems like a step too far.
I know. Now eat your tacos. It's Tuesday.
There's got to be some way to stop her.
I'm sure we'll think of something. I always think of something.
Ramsey said she only needed one more artifact to complete the ceremony. But what the heck could it be?
She said it was from Justice Kennedy, right? Isn't he the one with the hair?
Actually, I think that's Sonia Sotomayor.
Maybe it has something to do with his recent decision in Obergefell v. Hodges.
Always with the case law.
We're talking about the highest court in the land. What do you want from me?
Well, RBG likes opera, right? What does Kennedy like?
I don't know. He's not very consistent. Maybe swinging?
Swinging?
Yeah, you know, with the court. I meant having the swing vote.
Shots, 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 everybody! Yeah.
Hey,
What?
Han Solo, right?
Yeah.
And you're...
Schneider. Ernest Schneider.
Okay.
Oh, right. We met before the symposium. I remember now. You guys would not believe...
Hold up there. This sounds like a really long story. And I never listen to really long stories without a drink or two in my hands. Let's hit the bar.
Now there's a man with ideas. Let's get some drinks.
Wait, what? No. Minnesota.
Come on, Willie. We need to take a break to clear our heads. Everybody, stop your studying. Happy hour now. Leave your books behind. Hit the bars tonight.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's 4 o'clock. Happy hour, gonna drink and talk. 7 Corners just down the block.
What's special?
$3 off.
Corner bar. Yeah. Then go to town hall. Yeah. All my section mates. Yeah. Happy hours 4 to 6. Come on, it's time to take some shots. Happy hour now. Yeah. Happy public now. Yeah. Happy hour now. Leave your books behind. Hit the bars tonight. Tonight. Forget about your loss of work. Who needs to be a judicial clerk? If you lose your senses, don't be afraid. You can always stress another day.
And let's go to Bullwinkle's.
Dude, they're close.
Oh, then back to town hall.
Yeah,
Oh, my section mates.
yeah.
Happy hours 4 to 6. Wait,
The beat's about to drop. Happy hour now. Yeah. Drink tequila now. Yeah. Happy hour now. Leave your books behind. Hit the bars tonight. Tonight. So all the students everywhere, don't be afraid, just grab your beer. We're gonna ditch the stress, get out of hand. As long as Corner Bar is open, we'll be coming back again. Happy hour now, yeah. Stop your studying, yeah. Happy hour now. Leave your books behind. Hit the bars, happy hour now, yeah. 7 happy hours now, yeah. Happy hour. 7 Corners behind. Happy hour. Hit the bars tonight.
that was a pretty good idea. Man, Corner Bar is fun. I can see why you spend so much time here. I feel so normal. Sitting around, having a drink, watching some sports ball.
Yeah, maybe you should switch to water from here on out.
Ah, who are you, my sister? Give me another... No, never mind.
Well, that's not ending well. Give her 10 minutes. Bartender, 21st Amendment shots all around. 2 for me, obviously.
Whoa, what is this, amateur hour? I'll take 3.
I hope you know what you're doing here.
Oh, I know. Time for a shot contest.
You're playing with fire here, Solo. I once fell into a vat at Surly Brewery and drank my way out. It cost $11,000, but it was worth it. I'm gonna school you.
You think that's impressive? I once made a 600-gallon Irish car bomb when I drove a tractor trailer full of Baileys into the Guinness factory. Drank every drop. Got a medal and deported from Ireland. Bring it on, princess.
I've never lost a contest in my life. The odds are...
Whoa! Never tell me the odds.
All right, you're in for it. Bartender!
I have a name, you know.
What would you recommend for a shot contest?
No. This ain't Bullwinkles. We don't do shot contests here.
Aw, damn it, just when I was starting to have fun.
Another Long Island, please.
You sure about that? You've had like 6 of those already.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams. Need I go on?
All right, tough guy. That's what you want? Here you go.
Thank you.
You're not pulling any punches tonight, huh?
What, can a guy order a pitcher of Long Island's without everybody freaking out?
Whoa, dude. Just asking.
Sorry, just a little on edge. Ramsey fired me.
Ooh, rough times, brah.
How else am I going to deal with professional disappointment?
I don't know, maybe like a real human being?
Bollocks to that.
Fun guy, that Quinn.
Yeah, not his best day.
Fair point.
Hey, is that Professor Clary? I don't think I've seen him around here before.
Wow, you don't come here often, do you?
No, I usually... I usually go to the Republic. Oh, crap, what time is it?
It's almost 5.
Balls, I gotta get to the library. Stupid racking assignments. Quinn, you stay here with the kid. I'll be right back.
What? You dragged me all the way out here.
Dude, I'll be here in a minute, don't worry.
Sorry, what are you doing exactly?
Oh, I'm collecting sources for a journal article. Let's see, what do we got here? A case from the Tatooine Patent Appeal Board titled Skywalker versus the Hutts. Okay. A treatise titled You Can't Be Sidious, 1,000 Ways the Emperor Violated the Intergalactic Laws of War. Okay. And a book on Wookiee immigration reform on Kashyyyk. Easy peasy. All 3rd floor, East Stacks. Shouldn't take a minute. I'll be right back. Quinn, you keep an eye on Schneider.
Sure, I'll watch Schneider.
On second thought, Schneider, maybe you should be the one keeping an eye on Quinn.
What's up, Brad? What you reading?
Well, you know, I never miss a Taco Tuesday, Minnesota. And I'm just reading this article about the merger, my firm. I'm wondering a little bit about the new name.
Oh, what, the merger with Lindquist and Venom?
No, that one fell through a couple of years ago. But this January, my old firm merged with Fox Rothschild, and we didn't keep any of the old 3 names, and I'm a little disappointed about that. I was really kind of hoping we'd go for Fox Wolf.
Oh, yeah. I'd work for a firm with that name. Sounds pretty cool.
I even drafted a really cool ad slogan. Mm-hmm. Picture this. I'm kind of proud of this. All right. So, looking for lawyers who are hungry to win your case for you. Hire us, a new breed of lawyer. the carnivorous animals at Fox Wolf. Sadly, marketing did not approve. Whoa, look at the time. I got to get back. I've got the whole school waiting for my evidence course.
Yes, you do. Speaking of, is there a room to add me to depositions?
No.
Hey, wait, Brad, you forgot your paper.
Oh, that's all right. It's just the Minnesota Daily. Burn it for me, will you? And if you want to, burn your blue book, too.
The Minnesota Daily. What a joke of a paper. Total garbage from beginning to end. Dear Dr. Love, my boyfriend hates my snapping turtle. Okay, well, looks like I found a girl for Marion. 1L sees vision of Virgin Mary in the library is actually Dean Whitman in a wig. Ravenwood gets 8 balls from Justice Kennedy. Wait a second, that's gotta be a typo. What the hell could 8 balls mean? Wait a second, that's it! Willie! Willie, get out of the bathroom!
What?
Willie, get out here!
I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Well, hurry up, it's important.
Ugh, this is law prom all over again. What is it?
Frank's got Kennedy's balls.
What?
His magic 8-ball, he sent it to him. Willie, if that ball is just sitting in Ravenwood's office, then all Ramsey has to do is slip it and grab it.
Why would Justice Anthony Kennedy send Professor Ravenwood a children's toy?
Probably because of that article where Frank said that a magic 8-ball would produce more consistent jurisprudence than Justice Kennedy does.
Oh, yeah, I read that one. Why didn't Professor Ravenwood tell us that?
Who knows? Secretive man. We've got to get to that office before Ramsey.
Yeah, okay, just let me get some water.
Here, drink this.
Oh, Minnie, this smells like straight vodka.
Come on, you're wasting time. We've got to get to the office before Ramsey. Hurry up, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, so about your tab, would you like to pay cash, credit, or... Ah, damn it.
One else, search around the law library and find anything belonging to Justice Kennedy. Search everywhere. And report back to me once you found something.
Professor Ramsey, it looks like they all must have slept through their mandatory 8 a.m. library training. They aren't doing anything.
Ugh, this is completely pathetic. They're useless. Well, you know what? I used to run 1L orientation before Nubia took it over. I'll show these kids a thing or two. Dear future lawyers, there are some things you need to learn if you want to see the end of 1L year alive.
Get to class in time, don't drink too much wine, and always try to read the cases that the prof assigns.
Cause if you want to be the next Ruth Bader G,
Mom knows what you mean.
Mom knows what you mean. Remember all the rules, or else you look like fools. And don't you dare forget that this was a top 20 school.
I know you're probably scared,
But I don't really care. Law school isn't fair.
law school isn't fair.
Civ Pro and torts are only the beginning.
Grin will get your head spinning, crying every single night. Dear future lawyers, there are some things you need to learn if you want to see the end of 1L year alive. Dear future lawyers, if you want to graduate with honors, take it from us. We've been there and we both survived.
will put you to the test. Just pray that no one goes into a cardiac arrest.
You're in the law school now, and though I'm not sure how, getting your degree, getting your degree.
Yeah, it takes practice to be this bright and cunning.
You can't be naturally gunning. There's no time to be polite. Dear future lawyers, there are some things you need to learn if you want to see the end of 1 hour life. Dear future lawyers, listen to us and don't get cocky, 'cause your degree in poli-sci ain't worth a dime. Don't be goners or someone will wish you dead.
Read the supplements and write up your petition. Don't work your property.
And perpetuities by the E&D. Oh, by the
E&D. Simple retorts are only the beginning. Grim will get you at a spinning, crying every single night. Dear future lawyers, there are some things you need to learn if you want to see the end of 1 hour life. Dear future lawyers, if you want to graduate with honors, take it from us, we've been there and we've all survived. Oh, future lawyers, better do this right. Yes? What is it?
Professor Ramsey, it appears that they're so in awe of your presence, they've forgotten how to speak. Now, what is it? 2. You want us to go somewhere, the 2nd floor. No, that's not it. There are 2 books you want us to get. No. You got a 2 out of 4 in your Cali quiz. Oh, no, that can't be it. Oh, I know, a peace sign. You too, sister.
Charades? Really? You think I have time for charades? I am a law professor. Hand me the item. The Minnesota Daily? Really? Does anybody actually read this? Oh, fine. Let's see. Man accused of killing attorney gets appointed new counsel. No, that can't be it. Ravenwood has 8 balls. That blasted Frank Ravenwood. Of course he would have the last item I need to complete the ceremony. How did I not know about this?
He keeps things like that to himself.
Wait a second. How did you find this in the Minnesota Daily anyway?
You use your brain. No, you like to eat brains. Oh, you used your head.
Never mind. I don't need to know that badly. Come on, Marion. We've got an office charade.
So, I kid you not, the guy drinks out of a cup and immediately shrivels away to a bag of bones onto the floor. And that, Willie, is why you don't take a job at the Minnesota Attorney General's office.
Wait, this isn't Gamma House.
Frank, you wouldn't believe... What? Wait.
Oh, Shield, oh my lord.
Professor Ramsey. I think we're just a little surprised to see you here. Where's Professor Ravenwood?
Oh, Professor Ravenwood? I'm sorry. He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean he's gone?
Oh, no, gone's not good.
Stop that. It's just we needed to see him. Rather urgently.
Oh, that's right. You two are his research assistants, aren't you? Well, what could possibly be bringing you to his office this late at night?
Oh, no, she knows. Oh, God, she knows.
Would you excuse me for just 1 second? Shut up, sober up, and calm down. Where were we? All right. Why are we here? Well, that's easy to explain. You see, we're here because of a research emergency.
Oh, dear, what's the matter?
Well, the Saskatchewan Examiner goes behind a paywall tonight at midnight, and we wanted to see that Frank... I mean, Professor Ravenwood has all the articles he needs.
The Saskatchewan Examiner? What constitutional law issue could he possibly be discussing by reference to the Saskatchewan Examiner.
Well, Frank doesn't like us to discuss his projects. Make yourself useful and grab that 8-ball so we can get out of here.
It was right there on that shelf this morning, but now it's gone. She must already have it.
Oh, crap.
Is everything all right?
Yep. Just conferring with my associate about the Saskatchewan Times issue.
Examiner.
I'm sorry?
You were talking about the Saskatchewan Examiner, not the Times?
Oh, well,
Both. We need articles from both. Because all of the newspapers in Saskatchewan go behind a paywall tonight at midnight.
Good save. Look, she's clearly already got the 8-ball, but while she's up here, there's nobody down in the tunnels. All we have to do is grab another object and she can't complete the spell. If we...
Now really, these whispers are becoming rude.
Well, sitting in other people's offices in the middle of the night is rather rude as well, so I guess nobody's perfect.
Excuse me?
Willie Scout, well done.
She looks mad. Okay, got it. Steal another object. Let's go.
Well, since Frank isn't here, I guess we better be going. Lots of work to do.
Well, that was strange. Wonder what those two needed Frank for. Oh, no matter. Those buffoons are no threat. Though I wonder.
Grain commodity restriction treaties.
What?
Our research is on the constitutional issues arising from U.S.-Canadian treaties restricting grain production in Saskatchewan.
Okay.
You dragged us back in here to say that.
And that's why we needed to see Professor Ravenwood about the 8-ball.
About the what?
Snake Falls. Snake Falls.
Snake Falls?
Yep, Snake Falls. It was an industrial complex on the Saskatchewan-Montana border. Spawned a lot of litigation in the early 80s, and we've only got, 4 hours to print it all off? You wouldn't be interested. Come on, Willie, let's go. Thanks, Professor Ramsey. Ta-ta.
Marion? You were wrong. It's clear those two know more than you told me.
I'm sorry, Professor. I didn't think that...
And you told me that the 8-ball would be here. We've searched. It isn't.
I could have sworn I saw it here.
That's 2 mistakes, Marion. I don't like it when my friends disappoint me.
I'm sorry. I really thought it would be here.
Jones and that idiot are clearly looking for the 8-ball. I don't know what they need it for or how they know its power, but we must get to it first. And I know just the man to lead us there.
Wait, but I can't.
You must.
But he'll never believe that
He'll believe what you tell him to. Now go get that 8-ball.
But...
Anything. You told me anything, Marion. Don't disappoint me again.
Marion, there you are. I got your text. Is everything all right? You've never texted me before. Pitiful child's finally learning to ask an expert for help.
Yeah, I've been doing some thinking, and I guess I've been too hard on you.
Yes, I think you have. I only want what's best for you. I'm glad you're finally seeing that.
You've been right all along.
I'm glad. Poor Marion's finally asking for help, but look at this spineless whelp. He used to have convictions. Disgusting.
I was a fool to have ever disobeyed you. You were right about big law being so much more important than all that public interest nonsense.
Well, Marion, that's quite a change of heart, son. I'm proud? I'm proud of you. What a big improvement. Look how far you've come. Right from the start, you were a fool. You had a heart, but those would get you nowhere. I showed you all the ways to play the game, but you resisted me. You refused to go there. But Drop those wild non-profit dreams. Oh, oh, big law's not all that it seems. Oh, now son, welcome to the club. It's time to grow up, grow up. Just throw in the towel, just abandon handbound. Just go grab almighty dollars, not debts, and you'll forget your furry friends, don't you agree? It's the only way that you can succeed. Almighty dollars, not debts, and you'll forget your furry friends.
I'm sorry, Dad, I'm listening, you're right. This is where I should be. How could I be so wrong?
Naive stupidity.
Animals don't need defense. I'll turn my back on charity. You can't counsel a dog.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
We'll feed no breadcrumbs to ducks.
And baby dolphins all just suck.
We'll just keep collecting bucks without ideals. Screw the seals, they'll deal. And just throw in the towel, just abandon hand bow out. Just go grab almighty dollars, not debts, and you'll forget my furry friends, don't you agree? It's the only way that I can succeed. Almighty dollars, not debts, and you'll forget my furry friends. Oh, oh, forget your furry friends. Oh, goodbye, my furry friends. Almighty dollars, not debts, and don't forget my furry friends.
Good to have you back in the fold, son. But now, really, what changed your mind about all this?
Well, Dad, I met someone who taught me the importance of family.
Sentimental idiocy. The only family a man needs are his brains and his fists. Well, son, I hope to meet her sometime. A good woman can really change a man, makes him think about other things.
Wait, you've never thought of other things before, have you, Dad? I mean, no, Father, you're right.
Well, I hate to cut this meeting short, but I do have a meeting to get...
just one thing. You've always said that if I ever needed anything, I could ask you, right?
Yes.
Well, I've been doing some thinking and... Well, I just wanted to ask you...
To ask me what?
Well, there's this thing about...
Oh, no. Tell me you didn't.
Didn't what?
We just finished this nonprofit nonsense, so I won't have it.
What?
You don't want to go work at a small boutique firm, do you?
No, it's not that at all.
Then what, Marion?
Well, I was studying in Auerbach the other day, and the door was open, and the wind blew my papers everywhere, and I was like, man, I could really use a paperweight right now. And I was thinking, oh, how about that 8-ball in Dad's office? That looks pretty heavy, so I was thinking maybe I could borrow that, for the sake of my academic success and all. If not, it's totally fine. It's not like I desperately need it.
Sure. I think it's in the trunk of my car, right next to the body of my ex-wife. You know what? Never mind.
Really?
Come on, then.
That's great. Thanks, Dad.
Han Solo.
Han, I got the next round, buddy.
Oh, geez. All I'm going to have a story about is Quinn's bender.
What?
Han
Solo. Well, you came and you gave without taking.
What in the heck are you doing?
I'm singing. It's musical. Come on, sing with me.
I'd rather not.
We'll sing a ballad.
No.
A ditty?
No.
An anthem? A shanty?
Please stop what you're doing.
We'll see dusk till dawn.
He's wrong.
As drinking song. So far gone. There's Han.
Snyder. Quinn?
Sup?
Thank God we found you.
Yeah, well, I was actually looking for you guys. I finished up my racking assignment in the nick of time, and I heard that there's this symposium reception going on right now with free booze. Let's go.
Jeez, law students can drink a lot.
Hey, let's get hammered. Got no reason to be sober. Oh, sing it loud. Night is young, so where the booze at? Hey, let's get hammered.
Okay, so when I said there was nobody in the tunnels right now, I may have slightly underestimated the situation.
8, 9. Minnie, there's gotta be like 15 1Ls between us and the altar.
15? 15's not bad. How many can you take?
What? No, there's no way. We've gotta go back upstairs and get help. Professor Ravenwood.
Professor Ravenwood what? Frank's gone. Ramsey's done something to put him out of commission. I just know it.
Well, yeah, but there's gotta be someone who...
Who? Oh, hello, Dean Keyes. So sorry to call you at home outside of business hours, but Professor Ramsey is mind-controlling the 1Ls and perfecting an 18th century spell to become a Supreme Court justice. Oh, wait, she hung up.
But...
Look, there's nobody else here. No authority figures left. Just you and me. We've got to stop Ramsey before it's too late. And I just figured out how to do it.
Oh, no, Minnie. I can't take anyone down.
No need. Think about it. We're 3Ls. They'll be starstruck if we even speak to them. And if we empathize with their situation, they'll be totally distracted and we can grab one of the objects off the altar and sneak out of here. Mondale Hall. Under the dim lights, you see their shadows cast upon the wall. You dare to look and see they seem a little bit like zombies. You see their books and put it all together in your head. These things aren't dead. No, they're just one else. What else? They're already regretting the tuition that they spent. They're only what else? What else? They're begging for your outline, but you cannot and will not assent. You see their sad eyes and wonder when's the last time they got sleep. And then you realize they haven't seen the sun in 13 weeks. But still you know their future really isn't all that bleak. Try to console and tell them in between their constant sobs they'll get a job. But they're just what else? What else? They can't keep their perspective, all defaulting on their rent. They're only what else? What else? They're begging for a reference, but you cannot, will not accept.
Pretty soon they'll also get to mix. You need to move before they overwhelm all the professors. But play it smooth, or all the props will suddenly be gone. Not Matheson will help those what else? What else? We don't need supplements because this case is cut and dry. What else? What else? To use their common sense before they sell out, drop out, cry out, no doubt, lose their mind. What else? What else? Because we've got all the answers and we'll give you all our outline. What else? What else? So let us hold your hands and you will get through. It's true. Ow! Put it back, Minnie! Put it back! Ah! Are you okay? I think so.
That's my object. I told you never to touch. Oh, more visitors. And it's Ravenwood's idiot assistants. What are you two doing down here? Looking for Saskatchewan?
Yep. The university has an archive of the Saskatchewan Times down here, but they're burning it at midnight, so
You can stop talking now. She knows why we're here.
At least one of you is halfway competent. Now, if you'll kindly return my softball bat. Thank you. You're lucky you grabbed this one and only got the boulder. If you'd grabbed Alito's Atlas Shrugged, you would have had your faces melted off.
Well, I've always been lucky, I guess.
Luck can get you so far, Ms. Jones, but not quite so far as you've gotten. I've had my eye on you for a while.
Oh, look. I'm flattered, but I'm not really looking to date right now.
Don't be flippant, Miss Jones. As you can see, I've acquired quite a following here, and I'm soon to be the newest Supreme Court Justice. Tonight, if I don't miss my guess.
3 cheers for you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Miss Jones, I can't let you go anywhere with your idiot assistant. I'm sure you realize that, but I'm not sure you realize what I'm offering you.
30,000 Lexus points? A potato that looks kind of like Winston Churchill?
As a justice, I'll need a clerk. How do you feel about coming to Washington with me, Ms. Jones?
No, Professor, you can't. Minnesota Jones is the worst.
Marion, back so soon. Is that the 8-ball?
No, you have to listen to me. You can't let Minnie clerk. Trust me.
Marion, I'll thank you not to meddle in my affairs.
If you won't listen to me, then I'm not giving you this 8-ball.
I think you'd better rethink that position, Marion.
No, not if Minnie's clerking.
That's it. Grab him. Get that 8-ball.
Quick, now's our chance.
Not so fast, you two. Grab them. I can't let you go without answering my question first, Miss Jones. Will you come clerk for me?
No way.
Dangerous mistake. No matter. Hand me that 8-ball and fetch my robes. We will start the ceremony immediately. Friends, the time has come. The objects have been united on the altar, and soon, so very soon, my friends, I will take my rightful place on the Supreme Court of the United States. Prepare the ceremony.
Quick, grab another object. No way, I don't want my face melted off.
Justice Thomas.
authority. With this power, I'll have supreme authority. Yes, yes, the spell is complete. I feel the change flowing through me. The power, the awesome power. I'm going to be the greatest Supreme Court justice of them all. And it's time my friends heard the good news. Back to the law school. The Law Review Symposium is still going on in Auerbach Commons, and it's time everyone heard the good news. Onward! Hello, everyone. So glad to see that you're enjoying the symposium reception. I have some rather big news. I've just become the newest Associate Justice of the Supreme Court.
Finally, something is actually happening.
Nah, she's lying. She's probably lying.
It doesn't seem likely.
But what a story. Minnesota law professor rises to the Supreme Court. Can't you see the headline?
It's true. And I couldn't have done it without my faithful 1Ls. Bow down, minions.
Quick, grab that 8-ball!
Oh, good. I would have hated to leave without saying a few words to you, Professor Ravenwood.
Oh, do be careful now, Yvonne. There's a lot of people watching. Think of what this would do to your chances at the deanship.
You can take that precious deanship. I've moved on to bigger things.
But Yvonne, what could possibly be more important than a deanship? Guiding young minds in the law and steering this fair institution into the bright future. Why, nothing could be more rewarding.
Nothing? The Supreme Court.
Oh, the Supreme Court? But Yvonne, how did you do it?
Oh, it wasn't easy. I collected items belonging to each of the, or 5 of the sitting justices.
Collected? Oh, surely only by legal means, Yvonne.
Legality is for sheep. The wolves make our own rules. No, I stole, bribed, and blackmailed to get what I wanted.
Oh, Yvonne. That can't have set a good example for the 1Ls you've been mentoring.
Mentoring? Hardly. I keep these clods around to do my grunt work. I've had houseplants with a better chance of passing the bar than these idiots.
Oh, now, that's no way to talk about the future stars of the legal community. Why, these are some of the most dedicated, intelligent, broad-minded.
When did you get so sentimental, Ravenwood? These idiots were nothing on their own. I had to take control of their minds to get anything done at all.
Mind control? Oh, surely you mean that metaphorically.
People who speak in metaphors are probably unemployed. Here, watch this. Bow down, minions.
Screw you. We have ears, you know.
Why aren't you listening to me? Bow down, minions. Bow down, minions.
Oh.
Bow down.
Oh,
You got any
Yvonne.
plans for dinner?
Why don't you shut up for a minute?
Excuse me? You cannot talk to me like that. I am an associate justice
Of nothing. Why, you're nothing more than you've ever been. A power-hungry, immoral fraud. Don't believe me? Here, check SCOTUS blog. You'll find no mention of any new justices. Now, Justice Anderson, I'm sure you feel as I do about soon-to-be ex-Professor Ramsey's shocking behavior. Why, the slightest whiff of power knocked her completely off her head and led to, as I understand it, 1 count of blackmail, 2 burglaries, and an assault, not to mention keeping 51Ls away from their studies for weeks at a time. Hardly dean quality behavior.
Professor Ravenwood, this is a very sad case, but I am inclined to agree with you.
Is this normal for this kind of thing?
I don't know. I haven't really been to a lot of these kinds of things.
Oh, it's typical Ramsey. Should take some attention. No good chairs are gone.
Quinn.
Down.
How drunk are you?
Sober as Justice Anderson. Watch this. Oshperson, Arkhams, Matt Buren, Lincoln G.
Yeah, buddy. None of those are right.
I don't even know what you're trying to do.
Well, Justice Anderson, I sure am glad that we see eye to eye on this matter. Now, if you could just have your offices draw up all the paperwork for me.
You swine, you maniac, you animal!
Yvonne?
Professor Ramsey, please.
You set me up. You set this whole thing up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's all here. Photos, texts, evidence.
Yvonne, you're sounding crazy.
Look, here you are forging the Rutledge manuscript, and here you are putting it in the Library of Congress, and, oh, well, here you're just giving a wet willy to the Lincoln Memorial.
The Lincoln Memorial? What's he got against Lincoln?
Apparently his saliva-soaked finger.
It's Ramsey all over the place. Can't trust her with anything. You don't go through people's phones. Riley v. California.
Okay, buddy. Calm down. You're going to get us kicked out of here.
Well, you shouldn't go through people's phones.
Okay, yes.
Does wiretapping count?
You spent months planning this elaborate scheme. And for what? You're insane.
I'm not insane. You're insane. You actually believe there was a magical spell that could get you on the Supreme Court.
Well, stranger things have happened. Look at the Donald Trump campaign.
Yeah, fair enough, but that mystical chant was to the tune of a Pink Floyd song. How was that not a red flag?
But the mind control. The one else did anything I told them to.
Oh, Yvonne, that's not mind control. That's being a professor. These one else just don't know enough to call you out on your bullshit. Here, watch this. You're on call for the first case tomorrow morning. I need you to prepare 4 minutes of remarks on capacity to contract. Any questions?
No, sir. Right away, sir.
Mm-hmm. You see that? She's not even in my class. They'll listen to anyone in a suit. It was all in your head, Yvonne.
Professor Ramsey, perhaps it's time for you to take a sabbatical. You've gone too far this time.
No, I'm completely fine. I'm perfectly
No,
fine.
I really think it would be better for the students if you left. But don't worry. It's come to our attention that Mitchell Hamlin has an opening on their faculty. It's at their satellite campus, near that strip mall in St. Louis Park.
But I don't want to.
The law school will be more than happy to help make sure that your future there is every bit as bright as it is here.
No, you can't. I don't want to. You can't.
The arrangements have been made. Come along.
Toodles.
Off she goes. Bye-bye, Professor.
Good riddance. At least you won't have to deal with her next year, Schneider. Schneider?
What a scoop. This is front page stuff. My editor is going to blow a stack.
Well, Justice Anderson, now that all this unpleasantness is behind us, perhaps we could get back to the question of the deanship? Unless, of course, you think that I'm, somehow unqualified.
Professor Ravenswood, I've been watching and listening to what I have just observed, and I don't think you're the sort of person we're looking for to be dean of the law school.
Yeah. Plus, he's a terrible professor. We spent more of our RA time picking up his dry cleaning and spying on his enemies than doing actual legal research. Plus, you should see the mess he made out of his son.
Don't get me started about my father. There are military dictators who care more about humanity than this guy.
How dare you turn against me? I'm Frank Ravenwood, damn it, and you do what I say.
every single time.
Frank, I think it's clear you're not fit to be dean of the law school. In fact, the deanship should go to that person over there.
What? But I don't want to.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Well, how dare you? Well, you'll just see if I stick around this podunk little law school. Well, I'll go be dean at Emory, or Boise State, or George Mason, which was recently renamed the Antonin Scalia School of Law, but then people kept calling it asshole, so they had to rename it again. What is it now? Antonin Scalia Law School? You know what? I'm just gonna go be dean at Mitchell Hamlin. Forget you.
Oh, that's perfect. What a story. Now that I've got that dirt on Professor, what's his name?
Ravenwood?
Yeah, Professor Cravenfoot. How he schemed and manipulated and drove his rival to insanity, all for a deanship. At last, I get to write front page news.
Front page news? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I'm a journalist. An undercover journalist.
I don't understand.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of a reporter for the Albert Lee Evening Herald.
Oh, well, that's great. Lots of people work before coming to law school. And someone has to write the Law Council Digest, so I'm sure they'd love to have you. Now, you'll want to talk to the admissions office about getting into Section D, because they're the coolest, am I right?
Section D!
Unless they have Carpenter for con law. Dude is scary. But listen, if you're...
Han, no, I mean it. I'm really not a prospective student. My editor sent me here to get a story.
Oh. That's too bad, dude. I was really looking forward to having you here next year. And you're going to leave me here with just Quinn?
Just a minute.
Kid cannot hold his liquor. Get him out of here.
Sorry, man. It was a fun day. I had a great time with you law people. I just kind of got my life on a different track.
No, I understand. But if you ever run out of stories, you know where to find me.
And if you ever run out of statutes, you know where to find me.
You know, Corner Bar is still open for another 3 hours. Up for a farewell drink?
You know it.
Well, that's the end of my letter of rec.
Aw, don't worry. I'll write you one.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that'll carry a ton of weight. A letter of recommendation from my best friend.
Oh, now I'm your best friend. I thought I was lazy and arrogant and apathetic.
Yeah, and you still are. But I have to admit, getting out of the library has its benefits. Who would have guessed Corner Bar would have been the answer to our problems?
Willie Scott, don't sell yourself short. Without your legal research, my people skills would have gotten us nowhere.
Yeah. But really, back to this letter of rec, because I need one. Like, I need a job.
I'll tell you what. You write the letter, and I'll sign it Frank Ravenwood. It's not like I don't know the man's signature by now.
But Minnie, that's forgery.
I'd say he owes us one. We all work so hard, exhausted and scarred.
Been reading all night, we never see daylight.
Damn these professors, they're always crushing our souls.
Can't take the pressure. Why did we choose to enroll?
It was the last resort of sorts. One, we're not good at sports. Two, it's true. That's not something we do. Three, you see, we have useless degrees.
social life. Case brief and make flow charts. You're yearning, burning for somebody to tell you didn't waste these 3 years.
Remind yourself why you came here.
Was the last resort of sorts. Too late to change our course. Maybe, making money. That will get buried in our debt. Can't afford because it was the last resort. Whoa,
Positive things.
Think of all the views that we're bringing.
Got skills you can't ignore. And now we encore.
we're loyal to the core. Play all day, all silver night and day. Chase our dreams, we work just like machines. So we're sure we'll sing all in chorus.
We're sure.
We're loyal to the core.
Our core.
Get paid, persuade, argue all night and day. Ride or die, this is our battle cry. That's our cue.
Everybody sue, everybody sue. Everybody sue, everybody sue. Everybody sue, everybody sue.
Yeah, we'll see you all in court.
Thank you.